What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. I wanted to make a very quick video, so I'm going to try to keep this under 10 minutes and straight to the point. 3 things that I wish I was told before I started investing in the stock market. First of all, if you guys don't know who it is that I have a little bit over 118,000 subscribers, and we mainly focus on investing in the stock market. I have a little bit over 85,000 members, part of my private, TechBot Solutions community. That's the third link in the description. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about today. If you guys look at the description, there's 3 steps that I think that everyone should know before investing in the stock market. First, if you've ever wanted to get started, I don't think there has ever been a better time with no monetary risk. It's really just your time, which I know is very valuable, that you're going to be investing to this. And how is it that, you can do this? There's a thing called simulation trading. That's the second link in the description, and I just wanted to provide you the link. You 100% don't even have to use my link. I'm not being paid by TD Ameritrade to promote this. You can use any simulation trading platform out there. The reason that I find this to be so effective is I think everyone should test the waters in a market that they potentially see value in before they actually invest their hard-earned money. That's my honest opinion. Even if you are part of a course, even if you are part of a private group chat, why invest your hard-earned money into a market that you don't fully understand, right? As you're learning, get your feet wet, and I think the best way to do that might be with simulation trading. That's just a link that I provided. Doesn't mean that you have to use it. You feel free to use whatever it is that you want to do. But the first thing that I think that everyone needs to understand is how to identify patterns and how to identify value in either stocks or ETFs. That's mainly what I focus on. For those that have never seen any of my videos, something that I'll show you guys real quick right now is some of my trades today. So I think that would be nice for me to show, just so you guys know that I trade and stuff like that. So I'm going to move myself a little bit over here. Boom, boom, boom. And you guys can see this is one of my day trades for the day. This is on JDST. This was a call out that I had for those that are part of my Learn Plan Profit Lesson Library. You can see my P&L for the day, $291. Not bad, right? And my other day trade for the day was, so this was a buy and sell all within a couple minutes. This one was a couple hours, $642.50. So altogether, it was about almost $1,000, I believe. That's my little sister. I'm in her room. That is not my... but yeah, so I just wanted to showcase my trades very quickly. I'm up a little bit over $4,000 in the past 2 days. Does that mean that I'm always trading like this? Do I always make $4,000 in 2 days? No, and you should not be worried about how much money it is that I'm making. And let me tell you guys why real quick. And this is what I find is super important that I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, especially those that are trying to sell you like this get-rich quick scheme or something like that. If you guys have watched any of my videos, I always tell you that even if you do, TechBot Solutions is my free networking group. That's where we have over 85,000 members. I always encourage people to never trade based on other people's opinion. Why? Because there's a lot of manipulation that happens in the market. Second, you should always understand what you're investing in. That kind of goes hand in hand with the first rule. And third, you should always have a I think I messed up. So the third one should have been, you should always have a plan when investing, have some form of risk management. If you know that the potential for profit, let's say, is 10%, and the potential for loss is 2%, the risk to reward ratio, the golden ratio that we call it within the Learn Plan Profit Lesson Library, you might say, hey, this is actually worth the investment. Because you can manage a risk, there's a video that I have that showcases how to manage risks and stuff like that and why that's so important. I would encourage you to watch that just because it gets into detail about that. And I think if you don't, please write down those rules. If you're getting started in investing in the stock market, get a white piece of paper and write down those rules. So we have a couple people saying, hi, what's going on, Christopher? And I need you guys to drill that into your brain, how important it is to not trade based on anyone's opinion. No one worked hard for your money, right? So I didn't work hard for your money that you have in your bank account, right? Regardless if it's $1, regardless if it's $10 million. It doesn't matter what it is, but you worked hard for your money. And I want to make sure that you stretch that dollar. That's what we do within our group, right? So do yourself a favor and make sure that you never trade based on other people's opinion. Make sure that you always understand what you're investing in and make sure that you always have a plan. Entry, exit, stop loss. If you don't, and you're kind of just going in and asking people, that should be a huge red flag. Asking people why it is or where it is that you should sell, automatically red flag. You should not be trading with real money just yet. Does it mean that investing in the stock market is not for you? No, it just means that you might not just be there yet. It takes time. And second thing, so I in the past 2 days, $4,000, over $4,000 profit. I can talk about that, and I can be like, hey, you guys can join my group, right? I'd love to have you. First of all, I'd love to have you as part of my group. Don't get me wrong. But you guys know I'm very transparent. And when they ask me, hey, Ricky, how much is it that you're investing in? I usually invest now with about $10,000 to $15,000. I know a lot of people aren't day trading with that money. So no, when I first started, I started with a lot less. And I'm so glad that I started with so much less, because I wish someone told me from the very beginning to start focusing on percentage growth and not on the dollar return that I'm experiencing when I'm first getting started. Why do I think that's so important? Because right now, if you're just getting started, especially if I'm catching you at a young age where you could only invest maybe $50 or $100, you experience 10% growth with a $50 account, that's $5. Right? And you might be, wow, this is really not worth my time. Just imagine if you could focus on long-term growth, and as you're working, right, as you have the stable job, that's why I think that's so important. While you're working, whatever it is that you're doing, you're starting to save money, and you're consistently growing your small account and focusing on that percentage growth. You are developing an eye for value, fundamentals, and understanding of the market. So once you get to a point that you are so confident and so consistent that you can genuinely grow your own account, not with anyone else's help, on a consistent basis, 5 to 10% a week, regardless of what it is. You don't have to, again, 5% a week is an amazing goal to have on a weekly basis. 5% a week, just imagine then you trading because you've accrued and saved so much money with $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, regardless of what it is, because you've proven to yourself that you can grow your account. The account that you have right now is not going to determine how much it is that you're going to make in the future, because you are making a certain amount of money that is eventually most likely going to grow. Right? And if you're not, then set up a growth plan. That is something that oh man, we're going to get into a lot more tips than just 3 tips. And I'm trying to keep this all under 10 minutes. So another thing, and you guys can rewatch this video. This video will repost. Have a plan. Have a goal in mind. Percentage growth, not dollar value, especially when you're just getting started. If you're just getting started, set a goal for yourself of, 5%, even 3%. Just stay green. Right? On a consistent basis. Ooh. Okay. I'll be sure to reach out to my marketing team and have them reach out to you. They're the one that manages the Facebook account. So I'm really sorry about that. I'll be sure to have them reach out to you for the free course, for the free scholarship. Sorry about that. So let me kind of get back into it. But how important it is to consistently grow your account. Let me tell you this. So many people are focused on day trading. If you guys can watch any of my videos, if this is the first video that you guys have watched, I have not closed one red position this entire year. It's only March, I get it. I'm 100% certain that I'm going to take a red trade, but the reason why that I have not taken, I believe, a red trade this year is because I've been so consistent in following 2 patterns. Patterns that are showing horizontal patterns or showing signs of an ascending uptrend pattern. I cover that in the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library. That's the first link in the description. And I cover that in some of my YouTube videos. You just kind of have to dig for that gold, right? Now, another thing is focus on consistently locking in profits. I don't care if you're up 1%. I don't care if you're up 100%. It's not that I don't care. It's that I need you guys to get that drilled into your brain about stop focusing on trying to maximize every single trade that you take and becoming so greedy. If you focus so much more on consistently growing your account, you will eventually, in big picture, you can compete with your friend. Tell your friend, hey, you try to maximize your account with the most profits for every single trade that you take, and I will consistently lock in profits wherever I see some form of like resistance or some form of pullback. Just like I did today. I closed my position with Gush when it hit highs of $21, about a little bit below 21, I think it was like 20.91, and it hit highs of 22, but there was signs of a resistance, so that's why I sold at that price point. Now, when it came down to trading JDST, it went up another $1, if I'm not mistaken, from the price that I sold. Realistically, yes, I could have made more money, but I made almost $1,000 on the day. You need to stop being so greedy and focus so much more on consistently growing your account. You can worry about making the most money later on when you're actually growing your account with a couple $100 or a couple $1,000. But as of now, as you're just getting started, focus on consistently growing your account. Lock in profits, stay consistent. Do something that 95% of the market can't do, and that's make money, even if that's 1%. How important that is. I can't consistently grow your account, have any goal for yourself, and always locking in profits, right? You can test this with that simulation paper trading account with TD Ameritrade or any simulation trading platform out there, right? And then the last thing that I want to remind you guys is, again, as you're setting these daily goals for yourself, right, or these weekly goals, focus on quality picks. You're looking for deals every single time, right? Think about them as deals. Everything that you buy, you're trying to look for the best deal. Set a goal for yourself on a weekly basis or bi-weekly basis. Be very specific on what it is that you are looking at and pick just 1 or 2 stocks for the next week or 2 weeks that you see value in. Become very micro-focused. Forget what everyone else is saying. Stay focused on the patterns that you understand that you see value in and stay focused on that. 1 to 2 stocks. Don't overwhelm yourself. Too many options is too overwhelming, especially if you're just getting started. I know this is like a lot of information. I don't have much time. I just wanted to share some quality content with you guys. And then the last thing that I wanted to remind you guys is that stay connected. Stay with a group that, when it comes down to whoever it is that you resonate most with. I have a free group, right? TechBud Solutions. I would love to have you as a part of our group. We filter out manipulation, and ultimately, I think people right now in the voice chat or in the comments down below, you guys share your honest opinion or experience with us, because it's only going to make me better, right? Because then I can get that feedback and correlate that back over to my group. You don't just have to join my group, or you don't have to join my group at all. Join a group or a community that you believe that you are a part of and that you belong in, right? That you resonate well with the other members. That's what I want to encourage you to do. We offer a free group. We offer a private group that I speak to every single day. And that's the last thing. For those that want to really take trading to the next level and really like the way that I educate, that I instruct things, all I would ask you to do is, the first link in the description, right? Whenever you guys have time, you 100% don't have to do this, but whenever it is that you have time, feel free to click that first link in the description, and it will take you on over to kind of like a breakdown of what the Learn, Plan, Profit lesson library has to go with. It's a straight to the point, step-by-step, everything it is that you need to know about investing in the stock market, from the very basics to the mechanics, indicators and best practices, mindset for success, bonus videos on how I bought my first house by age 20, and also how I buy and resell cars. I have a McLaren 570S, a 2015 GTR, and a BMW M3, and I flip them all for profit. We have a series of Excel files that allow you to track your trade. An affiliate link. We have one of our traders, because of the affiliate link payout, that made a little bit over $2,500 this month. And then that's the checklist. Brokerage list. I continuously update this list, and I've talked about swing trading. That's something that I added. And recently, because we've been doing so well, I added a completely new ETF section that showcases everything that I know about ETFs, the resources that I use, and how I've been able to stay so green, right? And that's exactly it. You invest, dedicate your own time, one day, maybe just 1 hour, and see who you think that you see the most value in, and be a part of that community. It doesn't have to be mine. We would love to have you, but it 100% doesn't have to. We would love to have you, but we want to make sure that you see value in us, and we're not here to spoon feed you. We don't give out call-outs. We don't tell you where to buy, where to sell. We're here to encourage you and be the backbone that you need, and that consistent criticism that you need, constructive criticism, to remind you that, hey, you're doing this good, but maybe you can do this a little bit better. And then you can go back and do your DD and, continue building this foundation for yourself that you can later build out off of. Last thing that I wanted to show you is, proof that not only myself, I know that a lot of people can be like, okay, Ricky, you might do well, you might be someone special. I personally do not think I'm someone special. We have people, this is all today, people within our Learn, Plan, Profit group that are absolutely killing it, consistently growing their account on a consistent basis, some using Robinhood, some using different interactive brokers, consistently growing their accounts. And that's all I ask you guys to do. Consistently grow your accounts, consistently lock in profits, consistently invest in what you see value in and not what other people are telling you to trade. Most important quality to have. Have your own eye for value. Don't be someone that is being fed, but be someone that knows how to fish, right? And that's it. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Man, I'm almost at 15 minutes. I hope that you guys all have a beautiful Friday. Hope you guys all have a safe weekend. I will be flying back to Arizona. I'm currently in California. Just had some amazing home-cooked meal. It's a little bit different than Raising Cane's because I eat that all the time. So we would love to, if you guys have not checked out any of my videos, we upload a couple fun videos, a couple videos just about investing. They're all linked down below. If you guys want to click the links down below also and stay connected, we would love to have you as part of our team and part of our community. If you guys can subscribe and like this video and recommend it for someone that might just want to get started, that would be amazing. But all together, thank you guys again for your time. So for those that are asking for the discount, So Matthew, there's a discount. It ends by tonight, so it's promo code BOOM, BOOM, and feel free to join our team. So thank you guys again. Continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives you in your success, and I will be trying to catch up to the best of my abilities with all the direct messages that I've received within Discord. I really do apologize for the delay. I've been really backed up, especially with my trip over here, but I'll be trying my best. So hope you guys all have a beautiful weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys in our Sunday Stock Talk. Take it.